What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS, as we continue to explore the latest new musical flavour worldwide. We're back inside the building for this one, a huge link-up between Vinchenzo and l.a.x, alongside Yomaps and Slapdee. It goes by the name Jehova. This one is looking like a huge link-up. Some awesome names involved in this one. As always, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all that good stuff. No rush this time. Well, full rush, actually. I don't want to waste any time. Let's get into it. It's a longer tune as well, so be aware it may get chopped down.
Witty beats go crazy.
It's King Dizzo.
The video already looks very well directed. Lighting is awesome. It's Lanzi again, man. I'm seeing Lanzi everywhere. Real good sense of momentum building up with this one. I'll tell you what, right from the beginning of this one, there is definitely a feeling of kind of, I don't know, there's a feeling of scale with this as a tune. It definitely feels like a big tune. It feels like there's a lot of energy going into it. It feels large overall, if that makes sense. But again, lots of similarities between the sort of drum sounds and patterns that are being used with a more sort of typical South American approach as well. That but actually it's not necessarily the rhythm as much, but it's the drums that are being used within that rhythm, the transients within the drums, and the texture and tonality, very similar, and I absolutely love to hear it. Vinchenzo sounding cold, man. I think we may have checked out one of his bits before collaboratively, but this is sounding very smooth. Again, it definitely has that big room feel, very epic, very sort of pop-centric as well, sounding clean.
Mundi menyele konkondo longo tsola ni umoyo ndipatse mpango mwamene muna pasi la samusoni ngelomba brain power kwati Solomon ngelomba brain power kwati Solomon.
Love the use of that synth in the background as well. Beautiful stuff.
King Dizzo, Delomba brain power same kwati Solomon. Unimenyere nkondo zanga za ku Lebanon. Pena sinima ziba, what the hell is going on? Tambo ziduka monga ya kudala telephone. Kambili ni machiki, mufuna nikazike. Mufuna pe munani pe kanyila nikafike.
The thing that I really like about Slapdee is the fact that he always arrives. It's not necessarily nonchalance, but he arrives in a very calm, like, demeanor. He always just kind of arrives. It's never like a kind of, oh my god, he's arriving. It's always just a kind of like, okay, I'm here to do a job, and I'm going to do it well. And there's almost just like a suaveness to the way that he arrives on tunes, and obviously the way he raps as well. It's not like super intense. It's a bit more kind of linguistic. It's a little bit more sort of poetic, actually, his rap approach, and it sounds perfect for this tune, which is very electronic in its creation. That little bit of humanity kind of within it works really nicely.
I wanna be the man that you plan for me to be. What's the chain in your presence, Lord? You set me free. Give me love, show me grace, keep me heavenly. And what I do, go back to the Hennessy. Dimwana wenu fada, na flagi na ponya. Fisuma mwampe kanyisholu lende la tonya. Satana na mapange ya kwelelo twakonya. Nshaka bwele lepo kona kabidi ayikona. Koma so mundi pase mpango. Dipase ninzelu mamene muna pasi la Solomoni. Amboya mundi pase nzelu. Koma so mundi dangatire. Ndipase mpango mwamene muna pasi la samusoni. Ngelomba brain power kwati Solomon.
I love this little break in the middle, man. Let's go Maps as well. Before we properly get into the maps verse, I just want to shout out the production value on this, man. There's so many cool things going on. You have got that really cool kind of sort of sound, really nice melody, a lot of emotion packed into that. But again, wicked verse from Slapdee, and I've got to say, the hook on this is so catchy. The way that Vinchenzo is kind of utilizing his vocal structure, bringing both emotion, catchiness, and again, that kind of, there's a finesse to it. Which is really impressive, man. The instrumental is simple, and it basically allows all three of these artists that have very unique approaches to sound very kind of fitting, if that makes sense. Sounding clean. Let's go, Maps. Let's go.
Tegelo monga David, muni konde monga Abraham, muni tunge monga Noah, na bambu za Samusoni. Tegelo monga David, muni konde monga Abraham.
Again, Maps is just comfy, man. This is a comfy Yo Maps. It's always interesting, I feel, with when we're looking, actually, when we're looking at these kind of bigger scale Zambian collaborations, when we're getting sort of two heavyweights and a more sort of recent up-and-comer, shall we say. Not saying Vincenzo's necessarily an up-and-comer. I don't know his history. He could have been around for ages. That's just saying the names I know are Yo Maps and Slapdee. The tunes are always 5.5 minutes long. It's crazy how much content they're able to actually pack in. Again, apologies about the camera footage. I did see a little skip there, so I restarted it mid-video. Only reason for that is quite literally, you have no idea how much power that fridge takes up. It's that simple. Occasionally it makes it skip, and apologies for it, but let's crack on. I just find it nuts, the length of the tune and it, the fact that there is actually very little repetition. So yeah, one thing it is very clear for me personally. After today, I'm definitely following what Vincenzo's doing, because he's definitely got sort of superstar written all over him, both his sort of on-camera kind of personality, but also his kind of tonality, the finesse that he has in his performance factor as well. Crazy. Also, another side point, I've noticed how much I'm sweating on this camera. It is boiling here in the UK. You can probably tell I'm not good with the heat. But just on that note alone, apologies for how sweaty I look. My apologies, guys. Sorry.
Brain power, Kwati Solomon. High flyer, auto shop, Mr. Magazine. Yamata, your boy.
It's really cool, man. Solid piece of work.
Managers Mwava. Yamata Dizo.
Again, copper shots on the obviously visual side of things as well. Vinchenzo and Barley, Jehova, Yo Maps and Slapdee. This one beautifully arranged. Jehova getting to see some really cool bits coming out of Zambia right now, man. Slapdee with that more sort of nonchalant style, Yo-Maps with, again, that sort of comfiness in the way that he performs, and then next to that as well, you've got Vinchenzo bringing this extra level of spice to the table, really kind of finesse-driven approach. Overall, I really enjoyed this one, man. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. I'm always very keen to hear what you guys are thinking about the tunes we're putting together, and as always, if you're new to the channel, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we'll see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CUBREACTS TV. Stay locked.
Welcome to Cubs Clubhouse, live on Brighton's premier platform for new music. Platform B.